Hey guys, what's going on? It's Josh, Adam, and Dylan here, and we're coming to you today with pretty much a review of our locals that we had this weekend. I came in first with my Herald of Profession deck. Adam didn't do so well with his Blue Eyes, and Dylan, you came in like 4th or 5th with Paleos.
Yeah.
This weekend was really interesting. We came across a lot of decks that we normally never play. We had a Metalfoe Zodiac that we came across that really had no idea what he was doing with. We had Subterrors, which that was the first time I played against Subterrors. Paleozo, 60 cards.
Yep.
We had the Dinos, which we knew we were going to run into.
I came across a really fun deck. It was, I think, Turbo Radish Horse.
Turbo Radish Horse.
Oh yeah.
And pretty much he...
Oh, the Performa Pals, right?
Perform Pals, yeah. He kicked my butt one time. I managed to get the win, though.
So pretty much we're just going to go ahead and go round by round, like who we versed first off. Our buddy John isn't here. He was supposed to be in this video, just kind of review how his weekend went.
He played his heroes.
Yeah, he played his new Elemental Hero deck. He did alright with it.
Beat me.
Yep.
But first we're going to talk about the packs we pulled. So I'm an addict to opening packs. First thing I did when I got there is I bought 6 packs and I immediately pulled a Dragonic Diagram, so that got me hooked for the rest of the night.
What, that card's at, what, $105 now?
105 markets.
Around 100.
Yeah. And what we opened it that night, it was $90, and within that night, it went up $5 by the time we left the event.
Yeah.
And what you got an offer from Dan for $75, and you were like, no.
No way. And then John bought 1 pack and pulled a Tornado Dragon.
Yep.
And then towards the end I bought a couple, I don't remember, less than like 5, and got an Unending Nightmare, which I've already sold.
It's alright. And then the people at the shop, Dan bought 2 boxes, pulled an Ash, and what else did
Masterpiece.
he pull? Masterpiece.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was so many pack openings that night. Like everybody wanted to get a secret out of the box.
The trash cans were full of packs.
Oh yeah. But yeah, it was crazy. That night was just so much fun. So I guess we'll just go ahead and start round by round. We'll just go around the table. So Adam, who was your first round?
My first round was the kid who was playing Perform Power Radish Horse Turbo. It was a really fun deck to go against. It's mainly like summon Radish Horse and like just I don't remember. It was just like a lot of rank 4s and it just kicked my butt. And I managed to pull ahead though, second 2 games and grab the win.
Nice.
My first matchup was against the Zodiac Metalfoe. Going into it, I was a little scared because Zodiacs obviously are Zodiacs and Metalfoe is with it. I thought it would work well. But obviously he didn't play test a lot, so I got around him pretty quick, and I dropped this guy out on the field, my barrier statue, and he scooped game 1, and I swarmed the board with 2 toads, and he scooped game 2, so it was pretty easy to get over.
My first match was Subterrors. It was really scary going against the first. I had no idea how Subterrors work. I knew there was a lot of flip summoning, a lot of mechanics that put face down to activate effects. We actually had to get a judge over one time because my Herald, he didn't think I was able to chain Herald's effect more than once. So Dan had to come over and review that. Luckily, I was right. I was able to chain more than once.
Yeah.
But that match was so scary. He kept flipping over and over. I had no idea what he was doing. I finally had to just power over most of his plays. It was pretty scary. Herald really didn't do much for that matchup, to be honest. It was more of Saphira. And then the Star Seraph engine really just popping cards and drawing. But I think round 1 was probably the most fun. Just getting to experience like a new deck type.
Yeah.
That was definitely fun.
Round 2.
So wait, you won your match, right?
I won my match, yes.
You won. So we all won round 1, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't remember what John won in what round, so we're just not going to try to remember.
I don't really remember a whole lot.
I believe John's only win was against me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
at the end.
So what was your round 2, Adam?
My round 2, can't remember if it was the True King Dinos or something else. Honestly, can't remember what my round 2 was.
Alright. Well, mine was the Paleo Mirror match. Oh my word. That duel was so fun.
That was fun.
I'm only running 60 card variant. He was running 60 card.
You were running 40 card.
40 card, yeah, my bad. And it just plays out so much faster. He always got grass in his hand to start, and it made me want to build a 60 card. It was crazy because the first duel we were just chaining every trap to swarm the field, and second match I don't run any spells, so I flipped Imperial Order on his grass, and he just made me burn myself to the end until it was gone, and just got me out pretty quick.
So yeah, I remembered my round 2.
Yep.
It was against an ABC deck.
That's right.
Evan.
Yep.
Yep.
That was a fun deck to play against. I got destroyed again. All around fun. It's a good deck. Great engine. Couldn't get around it that time.
Are you sure you played Evan?
Yeah,
Yeah, I did.
I played Evan.
Yeah.
I think that because I thought I played him second round.
I don't remember the order of what my rounds were.
I don't either. All I know, no, because I think because I played Robert third round.
All right, so I did play Robert then second.
Yeah, you
So
played. Yeah, you
True
played
King, with
yeah.
his True King
Yeah.
Dinos.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you
the
played
round
Dino
mix
second
up.
round.
Dozer.
I played ABC Dragon. It was more of like I don't know. He has a really cool deck. It just functions differently. I played against him. It was really hard to keep Harold on the field. So hard. The fact that I had every time I made him, he would just constantly either bait out my negation till I had nothing left, or he would banish it. I know he dropped Solemn Warning, Solemn Strike on it.
Everything to get it off.
Everything that he could possibly do to get it off, he got it off. It was such a frustrating match to go against, but at the end I still pulled through. That whole matchup really depended on my Idaten and Ben 10 cards. That my tributes really made it really easy for me to pull out of that, but that was ridiculous. Yeah, so I won second round. You lost second round, and you lost second round.
Yeah.
So right now I'm 2-0. They're both 1-1.
Yeah.
On the third round, now you went up against.
Now
Evan.
I went against
Yeah.
Evan.
And his ABCs.
Pretty fun duel. Yeah.
ABC's still hanging in there.
Yeah, they're on the edge.
Alright, I played... What was that? That was when I played the Sub-Terrors. I didn't know what I was doing against them either. First round, I don't know if he just didn't have a good hand or I did really good, but I swarmed the field again with two Toads, and I actually had a barrier statue out, and when he figured out he couldn't get over that, he scooped the first game. Second game, I didn't do too well. I got a Toad out, and I think he got Solemn Striked. I don't remember what happened to it. It might have been a flip effect, but he just overpowered me like crazy the second game. And third game, same thing. I didn't know what they do. Flip effects, he just kept destroying my board and pushed her game on that one. So, yeah.
My third game was against Robert. At this point, Robert was 3-0, I was 3-0, and Brian was 3-0.
He was running the Dinos, right?
Yeah, so me and...
Which I'm currently building. There'll be a deck profile out shortly.
Yeah, so me and Robert, he kept overpowering my Herald. He went first, I think, twice. Last game, I beat him super closely. Luckily, I had 2 Star Seraphs in my hand. I was able to make Stellar Knight, and that pretty much won me the game. I don't know. True Kings are so good. The fact that you can make a True King, the Earth one for that, I forget his name, but it looks like your extra deck, and it takes 3 cards out of your extra deck.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's so good.
Yeah, and going first with that, you automatically know what your opponent's playing.
Yeah.
You can just set up to stop them.
Yeah. But I finally got around it. I outpowered him with Saphira. I ended up using Idaten to boost his attack over and over and over. I finally made a Herald that stayed on board third game, and then third game I used the Herald Saphira combo, finally kept getting enough draw power, and I won. So right now I was 4-0. Robert is 3-1. You guys are 1-2 apiece.
Yeah.
And then this is where the final round came in.
Yeah, final round.
So who'd you play against? That's when you played.
Yeah, you played John.
John.
I
Right.
played John.
Against his heroes.
No, his heroes beat me.
Yeah.
It was a sad day for Blue Eyes.
Sad day for Blue Eyes.
Sad day for Blue Eyes.
Played the Performapal Radish Horse stuff. First duel, I was kind of in a predicament at the beginning because he got so many monsters out with the
Pendulum Scale?
Yeah, Pendulum Scale. He got so many monsters out quick. I was able to power over and bounce a lot of them, and I made 1 Toad one Toad that entire game, and it saved me. I don't think I ever dropped Imperial Order again other than that one duel, which I shouldn't have even activated it. The first game, I beat over him. I activated Cat Shark on Toad, and I made another Cat Shark, I think, on a barrier statue just to push for a game. No, I don't remember what it was. Maybe it might have just been Swap Frog. I don't know. But I know I pushed for game just with using 2 Cat Sharks. And then second round, I beat him again. He couldn't get anything going for him. I went first, set up my board to fight against pendulums. Every time he'd set a scale, I'd just either negate it or destroy it with a card effect, and I was able to just push for game easy.
So, final round, I'm 4-0, Brian's 4-0. This is the championship match. So, 60-card Paleo versus my 40-card Herald. It was honestly, it was such a fun matchup. There was so much negation, so much battling involved. He took first game with a breeze. I took second game. I made Herald twice, and he scooped. Third game was insane. So he went first. He set down 5 spells and traps. He had nothing else. He got no lawn. He got nothing. Second round, I go in, summon 1 Herald, lost wind. Summon another Herald, lost wind. So then I tried popping Herald's effect. He breakthrough skills it.
Oh man.
Two Heralds that are dead.
Yeah, and then one that just can't do anything.
So then I ended up making Idaten Benton combo to get another Herald of Perfection to hand with Donna Herald. He negated it again. I had to make an XZ's play, which then recycled his lost wind. So it came down to, at the end of the turn, I still had 1 Herald of Perfection. I had to use 2 negated Heralds to make a rank. So at the end of the turn, he draws Lawn. I had one fairy in hand. That lost wind he had recycled was in his hand. He couldn't set it. He couldn't use it. So he played it, negated, and scooped, and I won the tournament that way. It was intense, I'm not going to lie. That game made me sweat a lot. I think my deck, finally, the way I negated the last spell, I think I ended up using Honest. My last Honest in deck. And that's pretty much how I won. But I really just, like, my entire deck consisted of this entire time. I don't think without this engine my deck would have been any good. My deck actually stalled a lot because of the, Herald and whatnot. But I also bricked a lot at the tourney, and that engine just helped me unbrick a lot. But overall, I think it was a great night.
Yeah, I
had great fun.
It was fun. It was really cool facing new decks like the Subterrors and the Performa Pals. Just getting new experience with new decks and understanding what they do now, sort of. Overall, a good experience, even though I went 2-2. Not the greatest, but hopefully to be back better next time.
Yeah, I know. I think next time we go, I'm trying to have my Cyber Dragons done. I think I'm not gonna go for the win. I think I just want to go around for have fun.
I should have my dinos done by then.
And I should have my cubics done, hopefully.
Yeah.
So this will be a whole new game.
Whole different decks, whole different experience, and more packs to try to pull $90 secret rares.
Yeah. We'll make sure you guys tune into the channel. We will have a video coming out either Friday or Saturday.
2 Maximum Crisis booster box.
Yep. We're gonna try
double box opening
to get another Dragonic Diagram.
Yeah.
That's what Dylan needs for the rest of his deck.
Yeah.
So
it'd be nice to pull them instead of buying them.
Yeah, like you did your Dark Magicians. But no, I think we have some good stuff lined up. Like Dylan said, we have a Dino deck profile coming out with him. And we also have John's Heroes whenever we can get those deck profiled.
Yeah.
But yeah, just stay tuned. Keep in. I want to do this on a bi-weekly, so that way every other week you guys hear, because Dylan can't always make it. Dylan has different schedules. But we're going to try to go and give you guys these updates as much as possible. But if you have any videos that you want to request, make sure you drop them down in the comments below. I'm always reading your comments. I'm always replying. I'm always the one on whenever I can be. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit a like and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos. And like I said, drop any comments below. If you have any questions, I'll make sure I can answer them for you. You guys have a good day.